Hello, traveler. I'm Mathel, and I welcome you to my game room.
So, we are in the middle of a battle for our lives against a Daugr Overlord. Not Overlord, just Deathlord, which is still a formidable foe. Even when he is not a formidable. Are you going to come? Come at me below. Even if you're not my brother. Yeah, when I get to a specific distance from the gate, he comes. But what is the distance? Perhaps he does not. You like getting chucked? Chuck? Even if you are not notice? Yeah. Shit. I will try some trickery, but it will be difficult. For he is a Death Lord. And he forgot about me. He's also a fool. Oh, forgot to start the timer I have. And he's back behind the gate. I need to let my shout recharge, then I can do this whole cycle again. And I will keep doing it until his health is at 0. Because I wish to win. Well, that was a long cycle. It still costs me 5 to cast this. Hello? Are you going to come at me? Perhaps I should burn you a bit. Sure, it's not very effective, but it has some effect. The problem is that it has a longer cooldown than Unrelenting Force. But then my Magica was not fully recharged, so next time I can get you with all of my Magica and Unrelenting Force. So, last night I've spent in a hotel because I was on a business trip, and in the evening there kept flies appearing around in the room. So I was like, what? Are they spawning? Only in the morning I found out that the window was open the whole time. And that's why the flies kept getting in. He ran out of stamina, that's why he was moving so slow. And that's why I was casting. Next will be Fire Breath again. If he doesn't move out of line of sight. Because as strange as it is that well, it's not that strange that a Fire Breath works through a grate, but it's strange that other spells do not. Oh, they do. They do! At least sometimes. Yeah, you're almost dead, Mr. Deathlord. Perhaps I should call you Harry. He was the Lord of Death until he broke his own wand. I know that level up is available, but next time I have Shout recharged, I'll be able to deal with this guy. Can I cast oak flesh or stone flesh? Not stone flesh, but oak flesh perhaps? And you have failed. Death Lord. For the enchanting. And now I can level up. 25. Health. All the odds are health actually. But next even will be Magicka. And destruction is what I have to take. It's also what I want to take. So dual casting would let me get it more powerful. I think it's I cast with both hands, but the spell is 1.15 times more costly than single spell, but 1.5 times more powerful. Or I could take Apprentice, which would let me shoot the lightning bolts and firebolts more, or augmented ones, which would do more damage. I think I'll take Apprentice, so that I can keep doing this. But was he the boss of this dungeon? He wasn't. Oh, he wasn't. I know that much, for I have played this game before. Okay. Orcish Sword will soon enough be better than Skyforge. It isn't yet, but it will be soon enough. However, I am over my weight by 5. I am looking forward to having enough bear pelts to give to Temba so that I have more space in my inventory. Looks like a hall of stories. So serpent, whale, eagle, serpent. Oh, hill. Why was it there when it's here too? Okay, what's the rules on this? I spin this one, that one, this one spin too. Okay, I spin this one, and it spins on its own. I spin this one. Wait, let me look better. I spin this one, and that one also spins. I spin this one, and those two also spin. So these two are totally independent. This one is dependent on everything, and this one is dependent on those two. As such, first I set this one, that's serpent. Then this one, this is whale. Oh no, this one spins too. Okay, so this one is dependent on this one. This one should be serpent. This one is eagle. This one is whale. Correct. And hopefully this won't be another boss that I have to vanquish.
I thought it high time I caught up with you.
Just beware of this obvious trap. I said, beware of the obvious trap. And there's a potion making place. Oh, didn't want to take the book. Dude! I'm making potions! Are you enjoying the poison? Okay, anything in the lesser gem? No. Alright, let's do this.
Well, would you look at that? I've never imagined we'd find something like this.
Alright,
Why is this buried so far from Saarthal?
because nobody wanted us to find it. Nothing in this one, but the other one might contain progress, like this one. Alright.
Keep it busy. I'll try to bring something.
You're right that it doesn't work. Do I have resist frost somewhere? Yes, I do. You're a ghost?
Now attack it.
Let's not let him recharge his magic. Ran him through and chopped him to pieces. I have, and he's invisible now.
This is utterly.
Yeah, he's gone invisible. Hey,
Be prepared to defend yourself.
we already destroyed that guy. Do you want to sell me anything?
Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
Nothing relevant.
Until next time.
This bulk. Okay. We've got a giant sphere of doom. But not gloom, since it's glowy. And gloom basically means darkness. An iron door. Probably the escape. Alright, Toflir, where are you? Where have you tossed off to? Here.
Be prepared to defend yourself.
What do we do with the giant sphere of doom?
I have no idea. This is amazing. Absolutely amazing. The Archmage needs to be informed immediately. He needs to see this for himself. I don't dare leave this unattended. Can you return to the college and inform Sabos Aran of this discovery? Please, hurry.
I can, and I will. What did I even take? Oh, apprentice magic. This is surely the escape. Oh! And the word of power. Ease! Okay, what does the chest contain? Variables? Nope, not taking this one. Forbidden! Yeah, and now that I'm here, I can use this handle. Alright. I'm in a safe area now, and I suppose I'll just meet you at the college. What the hell, Lee? Lee just committed suicide, an attempted murder-suicide, but I am lucky that the horse is absorbed the fall image. Also, I'm not in a safe area anymore because I fell out of it, so now I have to get back to the college. Okay, something burnt fell in here. Iron ore is nice. The ore vein is depleted. I've got the ore. No, alteration. No need to have it in both hands. Let's just get it back up to Winterhold. Okay, interesting. This tells a story. One person got caught in a bear trap, and another, who couldn't save them, just sat by them till they too died. Alright. This is a worthwhile book. But I'm now too heavy. And it's an alchemy book, huh? I sort of thought it would be Conjuration, which technically would have been bad, but not as bad as practicing Conjuration. But alchemy? Okay, let's dump this book and go. You're cooked, fox. I want to just travel to the academy and sleep there. Not quite wolves, but not even 2 ice wolves can get me now. Anything worthwhile? No. No, I suspect a bear could still get me if it really wanted to. Okay, another iron ore vein. Should have just mined it manually. I can still mine it manually. Oh. Oh, the ore is depleted, but I'm now too heavy. Huh. And that's my own fault for doing this. Do I have potion to lighten my load? Yes. And now I'm horseless, and it doesn't have a stable. I'll have to hoof it, metaphorically of course, to a city that does when I want to get somewhere. But for now, I'll just get into the college, sleep, and sell someone my goods and evils, but mostly goods. Alright, I'll see you when I have slept and am ready to sell. Hello, Faralda.
I can't wait to see who succeeds Mirabelle. Take a look.
So, this will let me walk or not? Still too heavy am I? Oh, that's annoying. But I want to also see... Nope, you won't sell me anything worthwhile.
Alright.
Still too heavy I am. By how much? By exactness. Nobody heal. Hello?
You can see me?
Of course I can, you're plainly visible.
Confound it all, I was quite sure I was invisible. Or at least transparent.
Okay. What have you got?
So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
Well, who doesn't? Nothing I want to sell you, but I can use that thing behind it. Okay. Muffle is forbidden actually. Okay. Nothing I want to buy from you. Let's use the alchemy lab. If I can. That's actually going to increase my load. Let's just eat some ingredients then. Or drop them, I suppose.
Illusion really is the least appreciated of the schools of magic.
Still not enough. I mean, still too much. Okay. Finished?
If you require assistance with summoning techniques, please let me know. If you would, please also contain your summons to the college grounds. The locals do not need to be agitated further by Atronachs roaming their town.
I am
The
not
summoning of
sure.
undead is even less advisable outside the college.
What do you have?
Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
All Conjuration, so all banned. I could get some soul gems, but let's not do that right now. Instead, let's talk to the Archmagister. Okay, I don't have enough grace allowance to pick stuff. Ah, I hadn't continued the timer. I do. Actually, I could make a stronger thing with the stronger weapon with the same enchantment, and then I wouldn't have to carry around this. And I think the smithing thing is constant. Let me check. I didn't know I could break it down. Also, yeah. USB. Not trucks. The smithing enchantment is a constant +5, while the shock is a variable, meaning I can put this on a lighter weapon. Of course, that means I don't have the effect right now. Anyway, Archmage sister?
You are relatively new here, are you not? I have noticed you, but we have not spoken.
I think I talked to you once, but you didn't answer.
Then allow me to introduce myself. I am Savos Arin, Archmage of the College of Winterhold. I am quite content to see nearly any aspect of magic explored and investigated here. But I do not and will not approve of any research or experiments that cause purposeful harm to your fellow members of the college.
Understandable, sir.
Are we clear?
Yes, we are. But there is another thing. I have been exploring Saarthal with Thorfdir, and we found a giant orb of doom.
Please don't tell me that another one of the apprentices has been incinerated. I have enough to deal with right now.
No, nobody's been incinerated. We found the orb of doom, as I was saying.
I see. I trust that Tolfdir will provide a more specific explanation. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Tolfdir normally looks after your little group, yes?
Yes.
Since he's apparently occupied, and I will need to see this discovery for myself, I think perhaps you should begin researching the subject. Speak with Urag in the Arcanium. See if he's aware of anything that matches your discovery. And good work. The next time you find yourself exploring Nordic ruins, perhaps this will be helpful.
Staff of Mage Light. I cast Mage Light on my own, actually. Also, another apprentice incinerated is... Apprentices being incinerated common here?
Not often, no. Some risks must be taken to be sure. I am simply trying to avoid untimely deaths. We also must make an effort to avoid worsening what Skyrim thinks of us.
Alright. See you around. Let's hit the books, as they say. But not literally.
There you are. I've been trying to find you.
Why?
I just wanted to let you know that Ankano's been asking about you. I think he's looking for you.
Well, he can look for me all he wants.
I'm not sure. Just, well, mind what you tell him, alright?
Is he some kind of hostile?
No. Well, I don't think so. Between the two of us, there are rumors about him. That this advisor position he has is a sham, an excuse. That what he's really doing is spying for the Thalmor, trying to feed them information. Whether it's true, I can't say.
It's likely.
But it never hurts to be a little suspicious, does it?
Thank you. Well, I am off to the library.
You're welcome.
Actually, could you teach me more about destroying?
I can teach you, but I won't be held responsible for what you do with the knowledge.
That's reasonable enough. Thank you.
All right then.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear?
Crystal clear, sir. Anyway, I am here to read books.
You are now in the Arcanium, of which I am in charge. It might as well be my own little plane of oblivion.
Mini Hermamora.
Disrupt my Arcanium, and I will have you torn apart by angry Atronachs. Now, do you require assistance?
Can you also summon Calm Atronachs? Well, either way, let's see what I can sell you.
Assorted books, scrolls. I'm sure you'll find something useful.
Nothing I'd want to sell. Anyway, another thing is... I am looking for a cow, an Elder Scroll.
And what do you plan to do with it? Do you even know what you're asking about? Or are you just someone's errand boy?
Well, I know that they can be used to foretell the future or foretell the past. That's about it.
I knew it. Everyone comes in here expecting my help, but they don't even have the proper questions. An Elder Scroll is an instrument of immense knowledge and power. To read an Elder Scroll, a person must have the most rigorously trained mind, or else risk madness.
Madness!
Even so, the Divines usually take the reader's sight as a price.
Oh. Right. That's dangerous.
Ah! You think that even if I did have one here, I would let you see it?
I don't
It
know.
would be kept under the highest security. The greatest thief in the world wouldn't be able to lay a finger on it.
The Imperials thought so. But, do you at least know where one could be found?
Of course. I'll bring everything we have on them, but it's not much. So don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture.
There is another thing. We found with Tofdir some Orb of Doom in Saarthal. Do you have any books of any Orbs of Doom, or at least the Psychic Order?
I know what you want. Word travels fast around here. Discovered some big mystery, huh? Well, you don't even need to ask. No, I don't have anything for you. Not anymore, anyway.
Any more?
I said not anymore. Orthorn stole a number of books when he ran off to Felglow Keep to join those summoners. Some kind of peace offering. I think one of those volumes may have had some relevant information. If you want them, you'll have to talk to Orthorn.
Alright. Anyway. Are there any special books you want for your collection?
As a matter of fact, there are. Have you ever heard of Shalador?
Yes.
Immensely powerful mage, back in the First Era. Had an understanding of magic few have ever matched.
He
holed himself up in Labyrinthian, and devoted all his time to research and study, but more than you would imagine possible. Since then, his writings have been scattered all over Skyrim, but are little use to anyone who can't translate them. I'm one of the few who can. I've heard whispers of more of his work having turned up. If you can track it down, it may prove useful to all of us.
I'd like some spells to turn back magic. That's what Shalador's Mirror was like. Any other college business?
If you're feeling adventurous, I'm always looking for someone to procure valuable books from some more dangerous locations.
Okay, I am an adventurer after all.
Well, alright, here. I scribbled down the last place I'd heard about. Check it out, but be careful.
Okay.
Alright then.
See you later. And see you later too, my mind viewers.
They say knowledge is its own.
I shall save. And in the next episode, I'll... What will I do? How will I do it? I've got to get another horse. Because Link committed suicide. Then I've got to find these books that Orthorn stole. And I suppose that will be about it. I'll have to stop down in Whiterun Anyway, no, Windham is well my turn because I want to drop off stuff at my base. So there is that. But till then, goodbye.